What's up, everyone? This is Bricks for you, and today we have LEGO set 75345, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack, aka the sequel to the Legion set. Has a little cannon, and I've already opened up my box, so you can tell. So it's being a little bit of a pain going back in. Let's get right into this. This is the set. Here we have the small, I want to call it the AB7 vehicle cannon, but it's pretty much just the nostalgic Clone Battle Pack turret, and I proceeded not to catch the spring-loaded shooter, and I'll never be found again. Actually, it luckily just hit one of my lights, and it didn't go under a shelf. But this is a very simple little build, just goes up and down on very basic brakes. You can actually hear a little bit of creak. You can place one figure in there, legs can move around. It's a rather simple overall build. Again, spring-loaded shooter right there. What is technically the correct barrel in Star Wars is right up there. We then have our 4 figures. So as you can see, this is the 501st Trooper with holes in its helmet. I think it's okay. I mean, it's just okay. There's the macro binoculars, which I love. That's my favorite part of the set. You have the captain, who I think, again, showing the hole, I think it looks worse, but I think the ones that have it on work. But this brings me to a comparison. Next, behind our figures, we have 2 Clone Army Customs. This is my Captain Vaughn. I just took the helmet and visor and slapped on a regular 501st Trooper. Let's just take the visor off for a second. Let's see, can the macro binoculars work with the holes right there? It can work if you get it, like, stuck in this part. It will not go down. So basically, unless they changed the diameter of the pieces, they just couldn't get in. Otherwise, let's see how this works with the rangefinder. Doesn't even work. I guess possibly it's Clone Army Customs. But the macro binocular almost does work. So as we can see, there's definitely a very legitimate reason for them to have not done the holes where they were. Very clearly, they've had to redone the diameter of this, and then it would basically, you'd have phase 1 pieces, then you'd have phase 2 pieces, which I do not think would have worked. But first up, we have the heavy figures, just using this blue visor, a basic reprint of the Cody helmet, but in this color. You have the strap going across the torso, which I presume those are grenades. Same legs we've seen since the first 501st Troopers. They do have a backpack, and carefully taking off pieces so it doesn't roll anywhere. There is print under it, but it's just the strap of the other side. They have a bit of a printed on comma. I still wish they did the fabric commas like they used to. Sorry, this is pauldron, not a comma. Because on the captain, you have a printed on comma. But I really wish they still did the actual skirt pieces for it. But I think it's okay. I mean, honestly, I can get it because you no longer have to take them off to set them down. So it used to be a major problem with these kinds of figures. You see, this is the print on comma. But this is where the problem lies. If it was like a wraparound or even a dual molded legs, like white boots, black top, or whatever, I think it would look more okay, but just because it just kind of ends abruptly, it just doesn't really work that well. Same head. This is just the new helmet that has the accessory hole. The last figure of the set is the Specialist, or the Sniper. And it just has this yellow marking on the torso right there, just 2 little yellow lines. That's all that differentiates it from a regular 501st clone. It also has new macro binoculars. I really like them on here. I really hope they continue to use this piece in other sets, just because it's so cool. And they use the long rifle with the candlestick, which gives the impression of one of the clone sniper rifles. Of course, in the set, you get 2 extra visors and 3 extra rangefinders and 1 extra macro binocular. And this is a highlighted set again. I think this is really what LEGO Star Wars should strive for, is getting newer pieces that are more accurate to what we actually see. And I think this does mean it's a little bit of a clown, thing for me to say, but this does make me hope for Commander Bly. I've never thought LEGO would do them simply because of the macro binoculars piece. That Clone Army Customs Bly is amazing, but I really do want to see LEGO make an official Bly in 3/27th, the Star Corps Troopers, for the very first time since 2007. I think that'll be a very cool thing to see in this summer wave, or in a couple of years from now to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, which is 20 years. Wow. Um, yeah, I think this is a very good set and definitely a worthy successor to Fire Force Battle Pack. What do you think about this set? Do you think it works in this way? Do you think this is just another lazy clone pack? You can leave your thoughts and everything else in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.